Hey y'all, welcome back. You're cooking with your girl Sheila in the Gangsta Goodies Kitchen. Boy, do I have a treat for you today. You know, we go to the grocery store and sometimes we take those things for granted. And then sometimes we go to the grocery store and we just might want a little better quality. We want some product that don't have pesticides on it, that's been grown by loving hands. Let me show y'all the work of today's guest. Okay, y'all, I know you want some of that fresh produce you just saw, right? And so today's guest can make all of that come true for you. So can you tell everyone your name?
Hi, I'm Farmer Amber.
Farmer Amber. Look, did you ever see a farmer this pretty? I don't know about y'all, but I haven't. I love it. So, Farmer Amber. So tell us, first of all, y'all take a look at the ingredients for today's salad. Fresh produce,
Yes.
Straight out of your garden.
Straight out of the garden. I picked it 20 minutes before I got here.
Hey y'all, here are the fresh ingredients straight out of Farms by Amber Farms. Look at that. I cannot wait to taste this salad that she's gonna put together. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't everything look bright and beautiful and pretty? I know it does. And so, Amber, what do you have? You made this beautiful salad. Y'all, it's so beautiful. It really, really is. What do you have in this?
So I've got 4 different types of kale. I've got a Siberian kale, a red Russian kale, Dino or lacinato kale, a regular winter borer kale. Can I touch it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And show us what that means. So when you say, because all we know is that curly looking kale.
This is the curly.
Okay.
This is what you know from the grocery store, but there's multiple kales that are still non-GMO, have not been engineered or anything, but regular kales.
Nice.
So this is my favorite. This is Siberian kale. It's tender and it's nutty, and she gets really, really big. She's my favorite.
Nice.
We've got some rainbow Swiss chard, which are here in yellow and standard ruby. This is the red Russian kale that we talked about.
Wow.
This is some more Siberian kale, red Russian, lacinato kale, and then of course your standard winter borer kale. And then in addition, so that's straight out of the garden, out of the soil. But I also grow hydroponically. And so because lettuces are temperamental, and as it gets hot, you can't grow it here in this area. So I grow all of this in water. So this is...
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so back up a minute, because some people may not know what hydroponically means.
So hydroponic just means I have a tank and water circulates, like a fish tank, water that circulates every 30 minutes.
Okay.
And it's under lights for 18 hours and off of lights for 6 hours. And I feed it through the water.
Wow.
Yes. So she's more tender because she hasn't been in the soil, and she also grows faster. So this lettuce started last Thursday.
Shut up. And it grew that fast?
It grows that fast. It's so cool. You can see it sprout in 2 days. It's amazing.
Wow. Oh my God, y'all. I'm in awe. You know, one of the things that, puts me in a situation where I'm in awe is my granddad was a farmer.
Yes.
And so I remember as a kid, waking up on Saturday mornings on the farm, and everything was always fresh.
Yes.
Everything. I remember my grandmother would make me go into the chicken coop with her and get the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And that noise, if you've ever been in a chicken coop, that noise they make is like, woo, my goodness.
Yes. Like, what you doing? You come get my kids.
Right, exactly. Now I understand. Now I understand. Right. And so you also put strawberries in this salad.
These are my labor of love. This is my 4th year growing strawberries. And this is the 2nd year that I actually produced. Last year we got 2 weeks of strawberries because it got hot too fast.
Wow.
This week we're in probably our 4th week of strawberries, and they're so good.
Wow.
Yes. So they grow out of the earth and in a patch, and once it hits 85 degrees in this region, it's done. So they've gotten better and better. I've brought more birds and chickmunks and all of those, the joys of farming, but they're so good.
Oh
2
my
weeks.
goodness.
So I will take these and turn them into jams and simple syrups and all those good things so we can hold on to the season a little bit longer. So better, yeah. Driscoll ain't got nothing on me.
Nothing.
Listen, nothing. Oh my
Nothing. Oh my God, grown with love.
Mm-hmm. And lots of labor.
Yes.
And that chicken poop that your grandfather used to have.
Yes.
I put that down every week, like, grow my strawberries.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, so how many hours a week would you say you spend in your garden?
You know, I've been meaning to calculate that, and I have yet to actually do it.
Okay.
A lot, especially if I'm pulling weeds. All those days of rain, I have weeds that I'm still pulling. I'm also pulling up plants and planting plants. So the other day I put down some okra and some corn so that can come through to fruition. But 20, 30 hours.
Okay.
It does. I don't really count it because I love it.
I know.
It's so therapeutic. It feels so good.
Wow.
Except for the mosquito bites, but everything else, I can't complain.
So if there's someone out there who is interested in learning to plant, what would be one piece of advice you would give them?
Start.
I love it.
Start.
Yes.
I mean, and it doesn't take a lot of supplies. You can just get a regular plastic container. Vegetables only need 12 inches of dirt. That's all they need.
Wow.
Put some holes in those containers and throw it in there. Don't get all antsy about it. If you plant it and it grows, then you did it right. And even if it grows slowly, it grew, which means you did it right. So that's the best part.
Yes, I love it. Y'all see all of this goodness? I'm getting ready to taste it, and I'm going to tell y'all how fresh and fire it is. And we're going to learn more when we get right back. Okay, y'all see what the salad looks like? We are getting ready to try this, and we made a cocktail.
We needed a cocktail.
So we had to call in for some help, okay? It's like, what kind of cocktail can we make? And we knew exactly who to call. So who did we call?
Tamara.
Yes, and Tamara is
the owner of Breathe Beverages. Oh, she's amazing.
Yes, and she told us exactly what to do with
Using our
those
ingredients.
strawberries. Yes, and so let's taste this cocktail. Let's see. So
I already tasted it before the camera started because it was delicious. Cheers. It's So we put some strawberries in it.
Yes.
Some citrus.
Yes. And some vodka.
And
a little simple syrup.
And some basil.
Yes. Yes. That is good. That's so refreshing. Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you, Breathe Beverages.
Yes.
She makes the best adult Capri Suns. You just get your little pouch and your straw.
Yes.
Set to go.
And
wonderful.
Those popsicles, which I haven't tried yet, but we're going to put her website across there so you guys can go check her out. Her simple syrups are absolutely amazing, y'all. Y'all have heard me talk about her before, and I love her products.
She's doing our Farm to Fork event. She is our bartender. We're so excited.
Nice. Ooh, Farm to Fork.
Farm to Fork.
Let's taste this, and then we're going to talk about Farm to Fork.
Okay.
I haven't. When is that coming?
Farm to Fork is September 19th. So we're still working on all the details, but it's all Black women put together. Everything that you taste will grow from our farm.
Oh my
So we're so excited. We've got some fish coming in from a Black fisherwoman's team in South Carolina. Our beef is coming from Gyra Farms in South Carolina, Black-owned farmers. So we have really worked hard. So we'll be releasing more information July 1, but we're very excited.
Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I want to be there.
You will be there.
I want to be there. Farm to Fork.
Farm to Fork.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay, so I'm getting ready to look at that. Oh my goodness. Get some of these strawberries, some of that.
Some microgreens in there, that
Yes.
feta cheese, the sweet heat feta cheese.
Yes.
So excited.
Mm-hmm.
The dressing is a simple French vinaigrette.
Okay.
Doesn't take long. Actually, all I did was open it from the bottle.
Okay. We do that
so
sometimes.
It didn't take long at all. But in the summertime, you know, it's less work, right? You throw some meat on the grill. I am vegetarian adjacent.
Okay.
I still love my meat.
Okay.
But I will throw some meat on the grill and make a salad, and boom, there's dinner.
Yes. Yes. Look at that.
Bon
it's
appetit.
so pretty.
Thank you.
Bon appetit, y'all.
It's got a nice complement of heat, a crunch, spice. You like?
Oh my goodness. Which one of the leaves is giving the peppery?
That is either the radish, that's spicy,
Okay.
or...
And it's not spicy. It's just a little bit of...
That's the red Russian.
Okay.
The red Russian kale.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
Lacinato is really cool. It's this one, this little Dino one. That's the one that people make most of their kale chips out of.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And the curly is the one that, if you know, culturally, you can throw in a pot of greens with some collards.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can't find some good mustards, just throw the kale in there.
Really? See, I don't mix my collards with anything.
I mix my collards.
Straight collards. I love collards. My mother loved collards, and so it is such a tradition. And she always just cooks straight collards. She never mixed them with anything.
I mix them with mustards. I don't want them without the mustard greens.
Really?
Curly mustards.
Okay.
Half and half.
Mm.
The collards are hearty,
Mm-hmm.
but the mustards are tender
Mm-hmm.
and light.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Okay.
Jalapeno sauce inside those greens.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta have them spicy. Otherwise,
I agree.
I take it personally offensive if you be like, let me get some hot sauce. Like, am I?
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to eat these greens first because everything is ready. They are seasoned to perfection.
Yes.
There's a nice slow burn at the end.
Yes.
Like,
And when you have fresh produce to start with, that makes all the difference in the world.
Even the cleaning time.
Yes.
Remember getting the stuff from the grocery store and you wash it and you just look at the back like, oh.
And wash it. And
Like,
wash it. And wash it.
Where are you growing it in? Like all that sand.
Mm-hmm.
From this, I'm like, I love it when people are like, it didn't take me long to wash my greens. I just hit them. I'm like, it shouldn't take long. That's the way it was meant to be.
Wow.
What do you think about the microgreens? Can you taste the arugula?
Yes.
And the arugula may be giving you some of that spice too.
The pepper, yeah. Mm-hmm. I just took some and I was like, oh, that arugula has a little bit of that peppery.
Mm-hmm. But it's so good for you with the vitamin C's and vitamin K's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even though the microgreens are smaller, they're mighty. She's like, I'm short, but I'm sassy.
I know that's right.
I'm like, come through, microgreen, come through.
Yes, yes. Now, Amber, can you tell everyone, are you from Kansas City? What high school did you go to? All that good stuff.
So I am from Kansas City.
Okay.
I was born in Japan.
Okay.
My father was in the military, but my parents moved back here when I was about 5 or so.
Okay.
Graduated from Raytown High School.
Okay.
Blue Jays, class of 97.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Raytown South.
Okay.
But went to UMKC.
Okay.
Majored in education. I love math and science. So farming was right next to what I needed to do.
Yes.
Love it. Turned into project management, which still led me to the ground. So.
Yes. Nice. Now, I always ask people to share like a fun or fond food memory. You know, it could be something of maybe growing up that traditionally your family did, or maybe something that you've created, you know, with your own family that's surrounded about food. And the reason I ask people that, Amber, is because we believe that the kitchen is, first of all,
it's the heart of the home.
It's the heart of the home.
It's the heart of the home.
And that's where it all happens.
Everything goes down in the kitchen.
It goes down in the kitchen, y'all. Yes. Yes. And so do you have one that you could share with us?
My mother used to make the best greens when I was growing up.
Okay.
Best greens, the best gumbo when I was growing up. My gumbo is not, I don't know, my roux don't taste like my mom to me.
Okay.
But she would always, I just knew when it was that time to get together, you could wake up smelling it through the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's when the crock pots first came out. She would throw some food in the crock pot.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite memory of her is making a gumbo where it all comes together. And everybody would sit and wait, and we was ready. It's ready. I'm like, if you just boiling everything, why does it take so long, lady? What is you doing? But that roux had to be just right. So, and she would just stir in that old cast iron skillet.
Oh yeah.
It's still not brown. It's still white. It's gonna turn brown. Are you sure?
Yeah.
And it was slowly but surely after you. And then we would go down south because my mother is originally from Louisiana. We would go down south.
Mine too.
And like Charles, where's your family from?
Ruston, Louisiana, which is right outside of Shreveport and Grambling area. Yeah, more northern.
Yeah, and so she would, one of my cousins put their roux in a cast iron skillet in the oven. And I looked at my mama like, are you sure you could have been putting it in the oven? And she was like, hers ain't gonna taste as good, you watch. And it did not. It did not taste as good. Now some people say they put it in the oven, it tastes good. They don't taste like my mama. So it's just the home. That's how you know I love you, because I nourished you. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for asking.
Now, how can people, so you have where you deliver produce?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what's that program called?
It's called our Farm to CSA. So CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. Okay. So you get to know your farmer, you know where it comes from, what your farmer does to the soil, what it does to your food. Okay. And we deliver whatever is seasonally grown directly to your door every Saturday morning. We also deliver our microgreens to you every Saturday morning if that's the subscription service that you want. Wow. If you want to build your own farm, we will come build out your farm, help you plant it, help in pest management. We do that. Wow. So we've grown a lot over the years. The COVID was good for us because we had a chance to think and re-strategize and prioritize, get really clear on where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do. Absolutely. So how can people subscribe to your CSA program? So you visit www.farmsbyamber.farm. And go to our CSA page, and it will tell you pick your subscription model. Okay. And then we come and start delivering that following Saturday. I love it. You want your produce delivered to your door? I know I do, okay? I'm going to be putting my order in, y'all. I'm going to be getting my subscription. We have been to you before. Yes. That's how we met. Yes. Oh, my goodness. So, Amber, how, and you said you will also, anybody out there who is wanting to create their own farming experience at home, you will go out there and we will plant, lay it out. We will build your farm if you want to grow in beds, or if you want to grow in the dirt, we'll till up the soil and get you ready. We'll help plant with you. We'll talk about what you eat, what items you eat, and how often you would like to eat them. And then we'll get you all planted. We'll come out and teach you how to harvest. Oftentimes people pull the whole plant. I'm like, no, that plant can feed you for 6-7 months. Don't put that plant back in the ground. Just get the leaves. Add some water, right? And so we'll do all of that customized. I'll lay out when things are due, when you can expect things to come from you. And then if you get pests, which sometimes happen, even though we're growing organically. Yes. We will come out and help you with your pest management. A lot of that is controlled with like our companion planting and all of those things. We are an organic farm. We're just started the process of becoming USDA certified. It will take us 2 to 3 years, but we started. We're 2 weeks in. Nice. But in the meantime, congratulations. And now, Amber, your social media too. We need to make sure we put your social media up. So I am at Farms by Amber, Farms with an S by Amber, AMBER. Okay. And that's on all across Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Nice. Okay, so we get to see you in action on YouTube. I love it. It's coming soon. We have the YouTube channel. There is no content, but there will be eventually. Yes. Yes, that is going to be amazing. People are going to love that. Yes, people are going to love that. Amber, thank you so much for sharing your time. I've had a blast. Thank you. We've got her wasted with some Gangsta Goodies waist beads and everything. And I'm about to be the bad farmher out here in the street. Better check your definition.
Absolutely. Yes, this is what today's farmers look like. Yes, I love that spin on that. Amber, cheers.
Cheers. I'm almost out.
Yes, we got some more in that shaker.
Oh, it's on.